Welcome to Studio Kala. So today we are showing you an interesting tutorial on the occasion of Mother's Day. We'll teach you how to plant saplings and paint a pot. So here are the supplies that we'll be using for the tutorial today. We have markers in the color red and black. We have a pencil, a spoon, some soil, and this is a sapling we'll be planting today. There are two terracotta pots that we have. One we have already painted the base for you, and second we'll start on right now. Then we have this temper in the color white. This temper, because in terracotta it is the terracotta base is porous, so this temper will stick very well or a longer run. Then we have a thread. This is usually used in plumbing, but you're welcome to use any kind of thread you want. We have colored it in the color golden to make it stand out more. And this is the card that we'll be using along with the pot with the message for your mother. And then acrylic colors we have in color golden, white and red with some pebbles for the base and decoration purposes.
Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to use this planter, terracotta planter. So we'll paint it in white to make it look like this. So we've already done one to show you what exactly we want to attain. So this is distemper, as Tripti explained. We are going to use distemper on this planter so that it absorbs the color quickly and lasts long. So this is one coat of distemper on the planter. Try to make even strokes so that your planter's original, texture, or if you have lines on your planters, those are retained. It will take about 15 to 20 minutes for the distemper to dry out. Alright? Okay, Tripti, why don't you help me doing this? Meanwhile, I can get started with the other planter which we have. While Tripti is doing the other planter, she's painting it white. Look at this one. This is painted with distemper, completely dried, post which all I've done is I've painted the top part of it, the top layer of it, with red acrylic color. If you see the lines are uneven, if you want a professional look, you can apply masking tape over here and then start painting so that you get an even line. We did not want to have like a very professional looking product here. We want all the kids to do that as well along with us, so we've kept it a little raw. So now what I'm going to do is, along with this red acrylic that we've painted, I'm going to use these two marker pens, a thin tip, a red marker, and a bold tip red marker. Just give me a minute. See this, I have two red markers, one with thin tip, one with bold tip, right? So let me start drawing. So this hearts, I'm not going to follow a symmetric pattern or anything of that sort. I'm just going to start making heart shapes with the thin point marker. And once you've drawn a marker shape outline, use the dark tip marker. These are permanent markers that I'm using to fill up the heart shape. As we were explaining, we are not making a real professional sort of product, because we encourage all the kids to follow along and do this product for their mothers. If you want to do, in case you want to do a very professional looking one, you can make heart shapes, small heart shapes out of paper, cut them out of paper, use that as a stencil and draw the hearts as per your choice.
Okay, so as you can see, we have done with the finishing of the pot, and all the hearts, even the acrylic and the marker ones, have dried out perfectly well. And I will continue showing you how to pot the sapling now in this and these steps that we need to follow. Meanwhile, Dhana will write the message for the mom in the card, the message card that she has made here. And this is the golden thread that we'll be using to attach it with the pot once the potting has been done here. Okay,
so I'll start with the message then.
Yes, I'll start.
I would need to start to write my gift message on this card. I've used a plain nice paper which is white inside and yellow outside. I would need red and black markers and a pencil to write my message on. So over to you, Tripti, for the potting part, and I'll be doing the card here.
Okay. So first, the steps that we will follow to do the potting is, I will just show you just a sec. I have done this potting from before. This is easier to see as it is in a transparent glass. You have stones, big stones in the bottom. I hope it's clear. There are stones in the bottom, and then there is a layer of soil, after which I had put seeds. And in this case, we have a sapling, and then cover it further with a layer of soil. Now, why we have put a stone layer in the bottom? It enables the excess water to collect in the bottom of the pot, and there is no fungus or there is no extra water that can decay over the plant. So this is a very essential step that we need to follow. You can also replace it with cotton, a thick layer of cotton. And then, as you can see, it also enables the root of the plant to grow inside them, making a tangle along, and it holds the grip of the root very firmly. So this kind of process we follow when we have plants which increase their roots in general. So this is the same technique we'll be following for this, and I'll keep this back here. So these are some pebbles that I have already sourced. I'm starting with a smaller size of pebble inside the pot here, and I'm putting about 3 of them. Yeah, so these are 3 pebbles, as you can see, at the base of my pot, and I'll start with putting soil as the lower layer. I'm taking it with a spoon. You can take it by hand. It's totally up to you.
It's about 3/4. We will be coming to the layer till where we painted the plant.
Painted the plant, exactly. Okay. So now I'm putting my sapling here.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
Yeah, it's already popping out. That's the idea that we are looking at here. It should pop out of your pot, right? So as I keep it here, I will cover it with some more soil. When your pot has the sapling inside, just be very careful while putting the soil. It should not transfer anywhere on the plant, because if it does, it will pull the plant down once water is added to it. That is not what you want. As you can see, our pot is ready and the sapling is also ready along with it. Now what the next step is, we'll add some water inside in the pot, so that the mud, first of all, it settles, and it is essentially for plants to be watered on a daily basis, even if you're adding up to 2 spoons of water in it. So here is some water I have taken. Now I'll pour some in it.
Wow, let's pour some from the side too,
Yeah.
so that it settles down. And meanwhile, I am also ready with a special message to my mom. It reads, "Love Mom," and it reads, "You help me grow." So now let's try to knot it with our planter.
Okay.
So I'm going to use this golden thread which Tripti is already painted. I hold it like this so that I make a U out of this golden thread. This is a hole that we've punched into the card. The U comes in from the punch hole, and the other 2 sides of the thread you just let them go inside through the U that you made and take them out. So this is how my card looks, and do you mind helping me tying it? I'm going to lock the knot so that it doesn't come down. Especially my planter is going narrow at the bottom, so I need to have a firm. You can either cut it, or you can make, since my thread is very small, I'm not going to make another knot out of it. And I'm going to just adjust it in the corners or chop it.
Okay,
Or you can
chop?
leave it like this itself.
It looks nice like this.
Yeah. So your planter with a special message to your mom is ready. Try this project at home, and if you make one, do take a picture and post it to us. Tag us on that. Thank you for watching.
And happy Mother's Day once again. Thank you for watching our video. Bye bye.